back to the channel, guys. We're here for round 6 of Ferrari Challenge North America, Laguna Seca. This track has 11 corners. The corkscrew is definitely my favorite corner. We're here to race. The championship's tight. We're very excited for this weekend. So Laguna Seca does have a lot of history. It has 11 corners, although it seems a little short, very technical. Some of my favorite corners is turn 7 and 8, which is the corkscrew. It makes your stomach get in shambles because you're going from high to low. If you nail that, that's where all the lap time comes from. Turn 11 is also very important because it's at the end of a very long straightaway. So if you nail that, a lot of lap time comes from there. But I had an amazing time here. Last year we had an amazing time. Finished it even better with the win. Amazing weekend.
In Pirelli, of course, the season-long battle between Massimo Farina and Dylan Medler has kept us gripped all year long. Massimo leads Dylan by 43 points.
First corner, green flag. And Massimo Farina is relatively late on the throttle as they run down towards turn 1. Medler will try and get up the inside of Roberto Farina. Medler looks to the inside line, goes late on the brakes. Oh, he's across the dirt, doesn't take out Massimo Farina in front. Medler with what looks like a brilliant attempt to make a pass through turn 1. Where's Medler? He didn't do it. Medler lost out. Medler all the way up the inside and somehow ended back in P2. Massimo Farina holds on, but Roberto Farina's dropped down. Medler still side by side with Farina, trying to go around the outside. This is a concerted effort from last year's champion. Runs 2 tyres over the dirt on the inside line. Roberto Farina has to do the same on the right-hand side of the track. Looks up the inside again, and Farina takes the position back. So Massimo Farina, Roberto Farina, and Dylan Medler, P1, 2, 3, side by side.
Dylan side by side. Oh, going into corkscrew.
Didn't manage to get through, so it's super tight up at the front. What a shame. What a brilliant first couple of corners. What a great attempt from Dylan Medler across the dirt in slippery conditions. He had a crack at them when the tyres were cold. Good move.
Yes, hello. Just got some intel for you. The reasons we brought the cars into pit lane, we had to reorder the first 4 cars of Pirelli AM because when they went green initially, the order got a little bit messed up. So they brought the cars back into the pit lane to put them in the correct order that they originally qualified in. So that was the reason for bringing all the cars into pit lane.
Farina leads from Farina. That's Massimo in front of Roberto. Dylan Medler is third, then Brian Cook.
Yeah, Dylan cannot really stay close to Roberto Farina. He's falling behind.
Yeah, he's going, isn't he? He's dropping off. What were the lap times last time around? 1:23.9.
Half a second, 6/10.
Yeah, it's a lot. Dylan Medler will get third place, so we're going to focus now on the fight here for the 1, 2, 3 in Pirelli AM. And at the minute, Eric Pan out front is unchallenged as he comes down. Congratulations, everybody. Get those trophies held high for the photos, please. And now you know what to do. It's time for the champagne!
So race 1 was super exciting. At the start, I was leading the race for about 1 corner, but after that I get pushed into the dirt and then lost first place. And then since I was in the dirt, I lost momentum, and then third place got ahead of me. They really chop blocked me off, so I was pretty pissed about that. The race stopped for a little for a safety car, but after that it was full force. We were heads down. We did finish race in P3, so exactly where we started. Good points, not exactly what we wanted since we had a little taste at first place in the beginning, but it's all to play for tomorrow. We're gonna go even quicker tomorrow. We're very excited, and tough competition.
final time in North America. Drivers, start your Ferrari engines.
Here we go. Trofeo Pirelli about to blast down to the first corner. Perina is squeezing him out to the outside line. Massimo Perina with a great reaction time. Medler already alongside Kaminski as they run to the first corner. Cook comes through as well. Kaminski might get mugged here for P3 if he's not careful. He ends up out in 4th place. Could end up 5th here. Massimo Perina runs wide. Dylan Medler up the inside line. Medler takes the lead. Perina takes avoiding action. Cook ends up on the gravel contact. Kaminski, rear suspension collapse. Johnny Kaminski is out of this one. The rear right's hanging off the car and he doesn't know yet. So Kaminski with real problems.
Dylan Medler really aggressive at the start like yesterday, and this time he was able to take the lead. They had even a contact with Massimo. The way Dylan overtook Massimo was surprising. It was in between. Yeah, but Dylan, as a race leader, just needs to go his own pace. And if there is to defend, you defend as the rules allow you to defend.
So Medler can keep the door shut. You see bits of car in the middle of the track. Medler can keep the door shut here quite effectively. I think turn 1 is one of the only places you can make a pass. Medler with the fastest lap of the race. And last year's champion. Okay, Massimo Perina has dominated this year, but Medler knows what he's doing. Big time. Full course yellow. That may well be Beckman's car that's parked on the inside of, I think it's turn 5 or 6. Dylan Medler coming into turn 11. Perina right behind, so it was just 3/4 of a lap, wasn't it, behind the safety car? The green flag flies, safety car is in pit lane, and over the start line comes Medler. Perina maybe not close enough to make the most of it this time round, and doesn't even have a look. There's no point in looking and losing the time. Look how hot he is into turn 2. Perina's able to close the gap there, almost contact between them, so Perina's got great front tyres, definitely got good rotation in the car. Medler, though, maybe a bit cautious too, and still, you've still got to find a way through. This time, the pressure is really hard. Foggy up here. This is a proper sea mist has come in. Perina looks to the inside line. Now the fog is really low into the corkscrew. So losing a bit of visibility up there. Where's Perina? Where's Perina? Massimo Perina's gone. Massimo Perina has gone. Dylan Medler is leading this race, and Massimo Perina has disappeared. Roberto Perina is in P2. Massimo is gone. I've just noticed as well the mirror is off Medler's car. Was that from an attempt? And he's there. Perina is there. So he comes back out. How far down is he? Where is he? P4? Medler withstanding a huge amount of pressure out front. We say we still didn't see what happened. So Medler, who will surely, is this going to be white flag lap this time? It will be. White flag will be out this time. Watch for the gantry at the start-finish line, and we've got one last attempt here for Perina to have a crack at him. Roberto Perina in the slipstream of Medler on the run to the first corner. Over the crest now, goes out wide.
He almost lost it.
He nearly dropped it, didn't he, Tony? Nearly dropped it on the way in. Medler runs a bit deep, but not deep enough to let him through. That went light, didn't it?
Almost lost
Oh no! Cars off everywhere. Davies off. Medler still under pressure from Roberto Perina as they come up towards some of the tail end drivers now. Just a few corners to go. Drama at the end of Ferrari Challenge North America's American legs. But Medler this time he's going to get it done. He survives the pressure early on in the race. He survives the pressure at the end. Last year's champion Medler showing he's still got the class to take race wins. Going to come across Venceslas at the end, flashing the lights. Medler finally takes a win in Ferrari Challenge again.
Great win under enormous pressure indeed, Andrew. First win since Daytona. Dylan, talk us through your emotions.
Oh, I'm beyond excited. For me, for the team, we had a string of bad luck, but ending the season in America with the win is amazing. The car was basically falling apart on me towards the end, so it's hard to keep it on track, but it was great competition. We're very happy for the win.
Why was the car falling apart? Was it the tyres?
I hope it was the tires, yeah, or else something wrong with the car. But yeah, the tires had understeer, oversteer everywhere. I felt like I was on a wet track. I mean, it was crazy, but...
Every time you drove past, I was standing with your team would cheer you on. Did you see them cheering you on? It's such a team effort. What does this do for your momentum heading into Mugello?
Oh, it just builds all the momentum for the team. I mean, we have the best family. The collection, Project 4, it's the best team, Ferrari Challenge, best team ever. I couldn't have started without them, and look, we've done pretty good.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. So we're straight off the track. We just finished race day 2 here at Laguna Seca for Ferrari Challenge round 6. Qualifying 2 went pretty much just qualifying 1 win. We finished P3, a few tenths away from pole. So I did have a little mistake, but aside from that, you know, we had a pretty good lap. So after that, we were thinking exactly like we did yesterday, have an amazing start. So start of race 2, I had so much determination. Yesterday, I kind of was playing a little nice. Today, I was like, I'm bumping every car. I bumped P4, I bumped P1, pushed him a little in the dirt, you know, rubbing is racing. But after that, I took the lead, and from then on, I never looked back once. Our car setup towards the end was literally trying to kill me. It was so crazy. Everyone else, it looked like they had a little better setup, but aside from that, all that matters is we brought the car home for a race here to finish Ferrari Challenge North America. So that wraps it up for round 6 of Ferrari Challenge North America. 1 podium, 1 win. That builds a lot of momentum going into the finale in Mugello next month. We're very excited. We're there to win. See you there.